If you have good content, you know how to present it well, and your video production is high quality, then your course is probably going to be pretty good. But if you want to add that extra level of professionalism to get an edge over similar courses in the marketplace, you're going to need some editing skills. And we're here to help. Yeah, we'll do that. See what we did here? All right, so rewind it, keep going. Other way, other way, other way. Other way, other way.
Take it.
Other way, other way. Still not convinced that you need edits? But maybe we can convince you otherwise. Granted, there are lots of things you can do with edits, and you can overdo it too. We totally get that some people do this as their sole profession, so we don't expect you to do anything too wild. We'll simply go over some editing techniques that anyone can learn, but that will have a tremendous impact on the quality of your course. When it comes to simple editing for your online course, there are two types of edits you should consider: edits to remove mistakes and edits to facilitate learning.
Let's look at the edits you can do to remove mistakes. Number 1, rambling and pauses. Online students are more impatient than classroom students or live training participants. After all, if they get bored, they can just leave. If you have long pauses or go off on a tangent, online students get distracted. Edit out rambling and longer pauses to ensure your narrative is to the point, clear, and engaging. In addition, do you know the ums and the ahs that everyone unconsciously uses? They're the little words that everyone says when they're nervous or not prepared. Once students notice these, it's all they can focus on, which distracts them from learning what you're trying to teach. In online videos, these filler words are a lot more obvious. So rewatch your videos, find out what your filler words are, and remove them. The quality of your presentation will be much higher if you spend some time editing them out. And the more you practice, the more natural and confident of an instructor you'll become, which really resonates with your students.
Apart from editing out mistakes to make your videos more professional, you're also a teacher, so your goal is to help students learn better. There are edits you can do to focus their attention, keep them engaged, visualize complex issues better, and overall, just facilitate learning. Let's look at some edits you can make. One of the most basic and helpful edits is to add annotations or bullet points to your talking head or screencast. It's very hard for students to follow what you're saying for a long period of time without anything to hold on to visually. Note that you shouldn't transcribe your whole paragraphs, but only annotate short pieces of text or keywords. You can use annotations to highlight certain points or phrases, introduce new words or jargon, or create lists, such as this one, to summarize and give an overview over multiple points. Add images. Images stick out and accelerate understanding, so add an image or graph to ensure students are remembering the key points. You can do this with talking head videos or screencasts. A large percentage of our students are going to be watching their course on their mobile phone or tablet, so highlight or zoom in on the relevant parts of your screen. This will help all students, but is crucial for mobile users to follow what you're doing. To make your video more engaging so that students can pay attention for a longer period of time, you can cut between two camera shots. Notice what we're doing here? You can also cut from your main video to short clips and enhance what you're saying. So if I were to talk about cocktail mixing, I can actually show someone mixing cocktails. This is called B-roll. If you're doing a screencast, you can cut to some images or slides too. This adds life or variation to your course and helps keep students engaged. The last thing you can do to really bring your videos to life is add music or sound effects. Music can change the vibe and make something inspirational or emotional, and can help you tell a specific story. It's good for marketing videos, or if you're trying to emphasize a point to get students excited. You can try it out here if you want to, but be sure to get feedback from other listeners. Music can be as distractful as it is helpful. So you want to make sure that you have the right mixture of music and volume for the right content.